All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well, which is the elders of GMS. I want to give a salutation to the elect Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. All right, my name is Ratazan Wan. I'll come to give you a lesson. It's like I don't really know how to do the face cam joint here, so just bear with. I'm just recording the screen and everything. But yeah, I don't know what the top lesson going to be, man. Pretty much what I'm going to be going into is pretty much how, Israel, man. Israel is really just literally a piece of shit. And I'm not just talking about this, of course, all our people. I'm talking 2/3, but also these niggas who are so-called in the truth, like Fopi, IUIC, and Zabak, all you false prophets, man. On yesterday, what inspired me, the spirit came upon me to talk about this lesson today because, yesterday the brothers, we was out there giving out the word and everything. And brothers really going into, the hypocrisy of, these other Israelite camps, man. How they're just a bunch of hypocrites and how proud they are to stop what they're doing, just get down with the get down, for real. Just get down with what great Millstone's teaching, man. These, these niggas, they come with other doctors and everything. When literally, the doctors are off. They know that themselves. But they just want to get into this money, the merch. With Jake, man, as long as the money's good, they're down with anything, man. The money's good, they're down with it. And that's not a true man and Lord, man. They got these 501c3 charters. They're out there selling this merch, these events, a Passover. You know what I'm saying? All these, you ain't no different from Comfy, man. All right? No different from Comfy. And also, after camp was over, I was chilling with my brother. We was talking about it. And then, I wound up watching Malcolm X the same day. I watched, I never really watched the whole Malcolm X movie, but I watched like bits and parts of it throughout my life. But I just wound up sitting down. Spirit just had me watching it. I was like, wow, man, Israel's a piece of shit. By the way, that Islam shit is bullshit. Malcolm X is, that he wasn't no prophet. Like that. He just thought he was doing good for the people and had people being segregated and everything, which is cool, whatever. Israel is just a piece of shit because I look at what Malcolm X did in that movie and how it came out that he wound up getting killed by the people he was trying to so-called save, man. The people that, brought him up was trying to kill his ass and shit. There was them and also the so-called white man, because they both got together and killed that dude, bro. Just straight out of cold blood, just from what he was doing for his so-called trying to help out his people and everything, man. And people were with it. And now you got people today in 2019 doing the same thing, man. But to us, unto the prophets of the Lord that came back from back then are here now, which is the prophets of Great Millstone. All right? So yeah, man, Israel's a piece of shit, man, because it's like Israel doesn't want to be saved. Israel literally does not want to be saved. They're just down for the money and 50 Lucas sake, man. But I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna hold you no longer. Okay, let's start with Matthew's the 23rd chapter and 28th verse. The whole chapter's good. The whole chapter's good. But we're just gonna start with this. Now I got some more scriptures and everything. I don't want to be with you too long. I know I did a lot of talking. So let's get it started. This is Matthew's 23 and 28. Even so, ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men. This is talking about, you so-called Salakia. Let's start with 27. Salakia. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto whited sculptures, which indeed appear beautiful outward, and are within full of dead men's bones and of cleanness. And you know what, man? When I read this, I see the scribes and the Pharisees automatically think, every time I hear this, man, I always think about Nate and all these other cats, man. Zabak, Fopi, whoever some may be, man. It's all you cats, man. These are you guys back then, all right? For ye are like unto white sculptures, which indeed appear beautiful, like all these beautiful decked out garments I got. The big old rallies and big group of men got the dreadlocks and shades. It says, which indeed appear beautiful outwardly, outward, but are within full of dead men's bones. Because spiritually, you killed a lot of people, man. You're killing people slowly. You telling people to follow certain ways, like follow, it's just all about the commandments, command. It's bigger than that, man. Leading them astray, tell them not to keep the Sabbath, not to keep the Sabbath on the specific, when it specifically says to follow the moon, man. Not no Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Also telling you have sex on the Sabbath, man. Just things like that. Saying white people can be saved. You're killing people, man. The blood's gonna be your hands, man. in the Matthew's the 20 in the 23rd chapter that we're reading, on the first verse, like all the way down, it talks about how the Lord told children of Israel to do what they say, but don't do what they do. So yeah, right. Yeah, we keep the laws, we lead laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, but we're not gonna be able to go ahead and roll fringes throughout the whole entire, where we go on the job. Man, you niggas is bugged out, man. Old righteous niggas, man. All right, let's continue on. Full and cleanliness. Yeah, come. It says, even so, ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men. That's what they want. That's the gain that they want, to look good unto men, not to Yahweh Shai, man. Not to Yahweh Shai Shai. But within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity, man. All right, let me get a precept real quick. I'm going to get my Bible, man. Bear with me, y'all. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 15. Who both killed the Lord Yahweh Shai and their own prophets, and have persecuted us, and they please not God or Yahweh, and are contrary to all men. And that's what it is, man. They are contrary to all men. They're there to please men. They're there to please men, to get these guys up in there to get their money, man. They're trying to look good in front of the scene. On the scene, fresh and clean looking. You know what I'm saying? And it says, I'm gonna read it again. Who both killed, this is 1 Thessalonians 2 and 15. Who both killed the Lord Yahweh Shai and their own prophets, and have persecuted us, and they please not Yahweh, and are contrary to all men, man. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue on. All right. We left back off at verse 29. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because ye build tombs of the prophets and garnish the sculptures of righteousness. That's right, man. It's like, as I saying, you ever seen a movie and you where somebody might kill a dude, like might be their best friend, and they do him dirty and kill him, and they want to go into the funeral, and everybody's, oh my goodness, he's dead. He like, you don't sorry for your loss, hugging his mamas and everything. Like, that's what it is, man. You're no different. All right, you go ahead and you do the dirt when you want to go ahead and make a child seem like you're not the ones doing all the killing, man. You're not the one who killed him. When you did, man. You're the one that's not doing wickedness. The one that's not doing right. It says verse 30. And say, if we had been in the days of our, oh, this is crazy right here. And say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, like Jeremiah and Isaiah, those days, it say, if we had been the days of our fathers, we would have not been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets, man. Yes, you fucking would have, man. Because you did do it. You did do it. All right. And you did it with Yahweh Shai and the prophets, and when the prophets came on the scene, man. All right. It says, verse 31. It says, wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them that killed the prophets. Fill ye up the measure of your fathers, ye serpents, ye generations of vipers. How can ye escape the damnation of hell, man? This destruction is going to be coming through, man. It says, verse 34. It says, wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, which is right now. Well, it's talking about the last days and everything, but ultimately it's talking about when when Paul and all the prophets on the scene, but also even now, man. Talk about right now. It says, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them ye shall scourge in the synagogues and persecute them from city to city, man. And that's happened to all the prophets, man. Like Paul, Stephen was a huge one that happened. No, let me get a precept real quick. No, better yet, let me do it on this because I don't want to. Let me do on this. I'm going to go to Romans. Oh, there we go. I'm going to go to Romans 11 and 3. Romans 11 and 3. Lord, they have killed thy prophets and dig down thine altars. And I am left alone, and they seek my life. Come on, man. Like we just read in Matthew. All right? That they're going to chase from city to city. I'm reading again. It says, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and dig down thy altars. I am left alone. They seek my life. And that's what the life of a prophet was, man. Even the Lord told the prophets, man, that you know, listen, nothing that I don't know word by word, but pretty much that, they don't even, the Lord said, they don't even want to hear what I say. So when we see that, they're going to hear what you got to say, man. All right. So, yeah. I'm going to go down to verse 7. Why not read this? It says, what then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. And that's what's going on. All these niggas are blinded, man. The Lord have done it. Even when David had asked for that, man, to make the heart of his people fat. All right, let's keep going. I think, and it says, according as it is written, the Most High had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And that's right. That's talking about these guys' followers, man. Even the people who don't follow the word. They bug up against GMS and GMS, they ain't no good, and they cursing and all that all that shit that they're doing, man. These guys ain't nothing but a bunch of hypocrites, man. It says, here we go. This is talking about what's been said in Proverbs. It says, and David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. That's right, because David's pretty much saying he don't want Israel to get this, man. It's a good thing that you niggas are in the state that you're in, man. Y'all following out these cats, and some of you don't even know that you're Israel. You do know you're Israel, you don't even care. Because the Lord hasn't opened your mind or allow you to grow in the spirit to find him, man. To seek him. Maybe you might have came up and try to get into work and you just lost patience, man. You got tired of you just want the money now type of thing. And you want the money now. It don't work like that, man. This business that we're in, yes, this is it's elder saying, man, this is a business, man. This is something that you gotta invest your time in and everything. You ain't just gonna get the money right then and there. You lost patience, this ain't working for me, man. Niggas don't want to get the spare time. All these niggas want to do is smoke and drink all fucking day. All right. Verse 10. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their neck all way. I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid. It's Most High forbid. But rather through their fall, salvation come unto the Gentiles to provoke them to jealousy, man. And that's right. And that's when the adoption comes back in. Because look, man, it comes like this. You might have it to where, some Jake get all jealous and everything. Because they have a perpetual hatred for us, man. Why these guys shine? Why does it look like the Lord dealing with them, man? Because they get jealous. What is it that these guys make it look like they have to shine? What is it that's giving them knowledge, man? It's the Lord Yahweh Bashim El Shai, man. Even when the elders left One West, you had Nate and all these cats get the hell out of here, and they kicked them out. What happened? The Lord was still dealing with them. Okay, and they're still dealing with them, giving them knowledge and wisdom, understanding, like the Cornelius situation, the Sabbath, high holy days and everything, and they never understood that. But then they start watching them and creeping on them, watching how they move, and then they wind up taking the doctrine that they got kicked out for and started using it, man. Nate, that's exactly what y'all did, man. Okay, let's go back to Matthew's 23rd chapter. Let's see. I left off at 34, I believe. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna read on that though, right now. All right, let's go to Isaiah 6 and 10. Hey, next time I do this on the computer. Okay, we just read in that. Let's read this now. It says Isaiah 6 and 10. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart and convert and be healed, man. And that's what the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shai did, man. Because these cats that Fopi and all these cats, they have these followers. I believe I forgot what it was in Romans 9 and 5. I don't really, it was talking about like being disobedient. The ones who did be disobedient, he's going to have followers that be disobedient. But the ones who are going to be obedient, they're going to have followers that be obedient. And right now, you guys are not obedient, man. And that's what's going to happen with your followers, man. They're going to be going off, and that's a lot of bloodshed on your hands, yo. Because when time comes, when all hell breaks loose, people are going to want answers, man. People are definitely want to go and have answers. Like, yo, why is it that, we have to take the market, we have to take this chip? I thought it was going to be mandatory. Or, yo, why I feel like this is the only way? Or they're going to come to realize that the market of beasts is the chip. They want answers, man. And they're going to come for you. But it says, and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. And that's what GMS is there for, man. To heal Israel, to heal mainly the elect. To come and call out in the highways and byways, to come and search for the elect. When they come to search, they're right there to come all the way to the altar, to get ready to repent, man, to come back to their nationality and their heritage. Are the most likely to come back to Yahweh Shemel Shah in the spirit, man. Okay, and that's pretty much the whole plan. That's pretty much the whole duty of men, to go out on the highways and byways, man. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah. Well, I think I just skipped through it. Jeremiah 11:14. All right. Jeremiah 11:14. It says, therefore pray not thou for this people, and believe me. I tell, as I got my brother, he just came, he kind of came to the faith. And, he said he wanted to read the book of Jeremiah. He said it was a lot of stuff that was going on. I was like, yeah, man, when Jeremiah first came up, it was all about, how the Lord loves Israel, and, Jeremiah trying to help them out and bring them back to the Lord. Later on, man, they trying to kill him, man. He's like, yo, fuck these people, man. I'm going to just say like that, like, and it says, therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or a prayer for them. For I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble, man. And that's good. That's good. Because, man, the prophets of the Lord, man, we've been on the streets. I'm going to say like this. The Lord put this truth on the earth for a long time now, man. The true understanding and true meaning of the earth, man. From the elders on down, man. And the elders that they learned from. It's been too long. The elders been in this truth for over 30 years, 40 years, something like that. And then you got brothers like us who in their 20s and everything, early 20s, who come up, and we're learning, and we want to learn it more than other people. Other people knew this truth, that have been in this truth for 20 years, man. It's really no excuse. A lot of these cats, they've been on the earth for like 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. They don't even know that it's wrong to eat pork. I'm not going to hold too long with this. That's right, and especially because, you cats, you come out there, you on the street, you out there talking your shit in front of the prophets and honking your little horns driving by. Man, we know what time it is with y'all, man. Every other word's gonna come back to you, man. It's gonna destroy you, man. You guys come out there, you wicked ass black woman, come out raising their voice to the prophets. These gonna come and fight us and pull the gats out, pull the heat out on us. Yo, I'm gonna air the block out. All y'all that, bring trouble to the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah's household with his altar, man, the house of David, y'all gonna be utterly destroyed. All right? Y'all gonna be exterminated. My favorite word is eviscerate. Eviscerated, man. That's one of my favorite words, man. Y'all gonna be completely eviscerated, man. All right? Because when Jacob's trouble comes, you're not gonna be able to find the Lord. Oh, hey, might as well just get it. Let's get Proverbs. Y'all know I'm going with this. Let's get Proverbs. Let's start at 20. Let's start at 20. It's Proverbs 1:20. It says, wisdom cried without, she uttereth her voice in the street. And that's right, man, because wisdom is known to be a woman, man. It's her Sophia. Sophia, man, means wisdom. She uttered her voice in the streets. It was what? We're going to be, you keep reading. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the cities she uttered her words. And that's where it's going to be, the opening gates, man, which is these different cities, man. Okay, we're out there, the Lord is speaking. The Lord is speaking to Israel, man. It's a whole gathering. It says, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity? Okay. Will ye love simplicity? And scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Okay. And that's really Israel for you, man. It's like we just read in what was it? In Romans and Isaiah, man. It talks about how to make this harsh people fat. All right, and to darken their eyes, man, for they can not see. Because literally, man, fools literally hate knowledge. Okay? It says, and the scorners delight in the scorning, and fools hate knowledge. 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded, man. That's literally like the Lord, like, literally putting his hand out, trying to call. And this is, I'm not going to just get on, like, fuck these 2/3, man. It's really about you, cast the followers who are following these guys, man. IUCPK. You still got dudes who still follow Comfy after this whole thing happened with him. You still got followers of Comfy, man. IUIC, Zabak, all you cats, man. All the followers of you guys. You followers, literally, the Lord's putting out his hand out to you, and you literally just, it's like you, because it said, no man regarded. It's literally like you literally just spit right in the Lord's hand, and then just smacked his hand away from you. That's really what you're doing when you buck up against GMS, man, and be demons on the comment boards, man, and talking against us, man. Because you're gonna freaking pay for that. You're gonna pay for that, man. You're gonna know that the prophet have been among you this whole time. You think it's cool to be out there on the streets with shades and dreadlocks, thinking that shit is cool when it's not. All right, let me keep going. I want to hold this thing too long. It says 25, but ye have set at naught at all my counsel, and would none have my reproof. It says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they hated knowledge, and did not choose to fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Okay, I could keep reading on. It's not too much, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this lesson, man. Okay, but pretty much, man, first and foremost, you guys that, up against GMS, all these other schools and camps and everything, y'all done for, man. If y'all don't just come down and bow down to Lord Yahweh Shai and acknowledge Yahweh Shai for giving the elders the true 100% truth, man, and literally just, fall in line, and you followers out there who are too scared to come out of what you're in, your cults or what have you, and just come and get in to the true truth of Yahweh Shai, man, which is in GMX. Man, y'all through. When Draco troubles come, man, it's no excuses. All this time that y'all had, it's no excuses, man. All right, with that, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to the true and living power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom.